The continuing legal battle playing out over a Prince George's County father mistakenly deported to a prison in El Salvador.
Well, 7 News has team coverage this morning. Reporter Olivia Dance is looking into why 4 members of Congress were denied access to meet Kilmar Abrego Garcia. But let's begin right now with our John Rogers, who is at the alert desk with details on the new deadline for the Trump administration. John?
Yeah, in just about 12 hours, the Trump administration will have to give an update to a Maryland judge overseeing the Kilmar Abrego Garcia case. By 6 p.m. tonight, the administration must prove why they can't provide the court further details on his deportation and imprisonment, or they will face a penalty. Justice Department lawyers, as you said, admitted to mistakenly deporting the Maryland resident to a notorious El Salvador prison, but they've repeatedly claimed that he should remain there for his alleged gang ties. They've also argued against sharing with the court what led up to the arrest and transport, citing certain legal privileges. So we'll be sure to let you know what happens. Meanwhile, in the coming weeks, more Democratic lawmakers, including Maryland Congressman Glenn Ivey, will be traveling to El Salvador, pushing for Garcia's return to the U.S.
All right, John, thank you. Well, this morning, 4 congressional Democrats have returned from El Salvador after working to bring Kilmar Abrego Garcia to the U.S. But some critics say these visits may be diluting the message to the Trump administration and could be doing more harm than good. Olivia Dance is joining us live now this morning with the reasoning behind that criticism.
4 members of Congress are back from their trip to El Salvador, where they were denied access to meet Kilmar Abrego Garcia. Now, political analyst John Dede says the continuous trips to El Salvador could be counterproductive.
I think that you have to limit this type of stuff. Focus on due process. There's always going to be other things coming up along the line. You don't want to get to a point where people are tired of hearing that argument over and over again.
Like Senator Chris Van Hollen, now the U.S. representatives say they are fighting for Kilmar Abrego Garcia's due process rights. The latest trip comes as the White House maintains there was no mistake in deporting Abrego Garcia, despite attorneys for the administration writing in court documents otherwise, and the Supreme Court ordering the administration to facilitate his return back to the United States. The group of Democrats who went to El Salvador are likely not the last. Now, a Republican member of Congress says that she was invited by El Salvador's president, and she plans to accept the invitation. I'm Olivia Dance reporting 7 News.